this is the Huawei P20 Pro. A smartphone with 3 cameras. But is it all about the camera? Let's find out. So Huawei has priced the P20 Pro for 64,999 rupees for the 6GB RAM and 128GB storage variant. Now this puts it in direct competition with the S9 Plus and the Apple iPhone X. The P2 Pro looks stunning with its gradient color scheme, which also makes it look premium. Although the premiumness is marred by fingerprints, but those stains can always be washed away with water because P20 is IP67 certified. The phone has a glass back and front, and it feels very sturdy and comfortable to hold and also operate. Just avoid dropping it because a cracked glass is hard to repair. It can only be replaced. The 6.1-inch Full HD Plus display on the P20 Pro looks excellent.
He's coming to us. We have the Thanos ones, so that's what we use.
All thanks to the OLED panel. You get vivid colors that look sharp, and the contrast and the accuracy and everything else on the display is just nice. The phone also gives you the face unlock option using its 24 megapixel camera, and it works pretty well, yeah. Even in low light conditions. Of course, the star is the rear camera, 3 cameras to be precise. So you have a 40 megapixel camera with f1.8 aperture. Then you have a 20 megapixel camera with f1.6 monochrome sensor and an 8 megapixel camera with f2.4 aperture with your telephoto sensor. And we have to admit, this 3 camera approach does produce some stunning results. For example, when I was taking this photo from the P20 camera, the phone sensed the blue sky and amped up its saturation. Green leaves reliably triggered the camera's greenery adjustments. You can also shoot panoramas, portrait, monochrome, burst, a simulated f0.95 aperture at 40 megapixels or handheld long exposure. The Pro mode also lets you go wild with manually tweaking every possible parameters. Now this is an overwhelming diversity of options, but you can also just lean on Huawei's new Master AI system to make all the adjustments on your behalf. But in my opinion, I see too much processing as too many small details get lost in the battle to eliminate noise and imperfections. According to me, the noise I get is more realistic and faithfuler sense of the scene captured, and at times the flaws help produce more credible results, or at least results that feel more photographic, right? The P20 Pro also lets you capture those videos at 960 frames per second, slow-mo videos at 720p, and we do think that the processing here is much better than the S9 Plus. There are no image processing delays on the P20 Pro, and that smooth and assured speed of operation extends to the entire user interface. As with the premium feel on the outside, the responsiveness inside the P20 Pro is top-notch, shipping with the latest Android 8.1 Oreo software on board, along with their very own high silicon Kirin 970. The Pro is also super reliable with few hiccups here and there. So probably there is some room for improvement. On heavy usage, that includes watching videos on YouTube with maximum volume. By the way, coming to volume, there is no headphone jack. Yeah. And also hours of streaming social media and all those stupid videos and making calls and browsing the web, Twitter, everything. I could still only bring down the battery to 40% after 24 hours. Now, Huawei claims 2 days of battery life with the P20 Pro, and the phone duly delivers 1.5 days to be precise. With Huawei more potent camera, better ergonomic, longer battery life, smooth functionality and the new design, it was truly a unique and delightful experience for me. I think it's worth considering if you're planning to buy a premium smartphone.